I wanted to make a series of videos mostly for my own mental health. You can't really talk about this kind of stuff with other people out in public because you're going to look totally crazy. And that's very much by design. Let me say right off the bat that none of these are my original ideas. Obviously, all of this stuff has been written about and talked about and has been very public for hundreds of years now. And all of it is also just really common sense, and it's all really obvious once you start thinking about it. So this is not mine at all. All of this is work that's been done by other people, researched by other people, talked about and written about by other smarter people than me. This is just me trying to get my head around it all and just talk about it because it's driving me nuts. Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to call this whole stupid thing, but this is episode 1. What do we really need? What do we really absolutely need? Clean, breathable air, clean drinking water and washing water, nutritious food, shelter from the elements, and love. Love, love, love. To grow a healthy human being, that's really all you need. That's it. The general story out there that we're being told is you need wealth, you need status, you need goods and services, you need the rule of law, you need a big house, you need a fancy car, you need cool trinkets, you need the new iPhone, you need diamonds, I don't know, whatever. And all that stuff is super neat, don't get me wrong. Toys and games are great and they're super important to distract all of us from the terrible bullshit going on all the time, all around the world, over which we have no control whatsoever. But let's all agree that it's not necessary. 90% of the bullshit that we have is completely unnecessary. And we'll talk more about ownership and we'll talk more about usefulness of things later on. That's a different episode. Cynics and people that have, fallen for all the bullshit and lies, hook, line, and sinker would say stuff like, oh, you can keep your drinking water so long as I can have a Bentley. Or something like, oh, I don't care how many kids have to starve so long as I get the new iPhone. And it's all very funny. You're very, very clever. You're doing their job for them. You're playing the little game by their rules, and your cynicism is making you feel a little better, and it's making you feel a little superior, but you're lying to yourself. And the simple fact of the matter is none of that bullshit has value of any kind. And the simpler fact of the matter is value doesn't exist. Value is a construct. Value is an invention. An invention invented thousands of years ago by people who are not you, and it's been used as a tool by the tiny minority of the world's population who are in power to keep everybody else working for them. And we can talk more about work, and we can talk more about wealth, and we can talk more about power, and that's going to have to be a later episode. So the rest of the hierarchy of needs, beyond all the physiological stuff, is super easy. We need safety, we need love, we need esteem, and we need self-actualization. And right now, the system, as it exists today, does not want you to have those things. So long as you feel unsafe, unloved, self-hatred, and powerlessness, then again, you're going to be doing their job for them, and you're going to fit very nicely within the confines of the system. So all you really need is clean air to breathe, clean water to drink and wash with, nutritious food, shelter, and love. Maslow puts love outside of the physiological needs, but I think it's absolutely crucial. I don't think you can have a healthy human being without love. There was that study where they raised the baby monkeys, and some baby monkeys were loved and cuddled and hugged and kissed, and other baby monkeys weren't. And those other baby monkeys turned out shitty. You get shitty people that don't feel love and don't know how to accept love and don't know how to give love and don't know how to love themselves. And this is the biggest truth about all of those things that we need. All of the physiological needs and all of the other needs. They're all free. All of those things are free. You don't need money to get them. You don't need power to get them. They are, by their very nature, completely free. And they're being kept from all of us so that we are always wanting more and we think we can't get it, and we think we have to pay for it, or we think we have to fight for it, and we think that if one person gets it, we don't get it. But that's the big lie. It's all free. And we can talk more about fighting for things, and we can talk more about earning things, and we can talk more about how everything is free and we're going to have to. But this first initial video was just to say, this is all for my own benefit. It's all stuff that everyone else has already come up with. And this video in particular was just to talk about what we really actually need and the fact that we should all be able to get all of that stuff. This is gonna take some time.